Obviously, huge difference in the first half and the second half. I mean, in the first half, what's it like? You see them taking high percentage shots and none of them are going in.
Yeah, we just thought we started pressing a little bit, trying to make shots, and they weren't going in. The thing that we didn't do in the first half was guard. We let them score too many points. In the second half, we guarded. We got stops, which turned into some opportunities in our transition. The spacing was so much better for us offensively to get some easier shots, and we were more aggressive getting to the free throw line.
10 turnovers. I know that's a stat you like. How good was that to see? And for them to only commit one in that second half on that rally, what does that say?
Well, I think it was huge. It was critical for us to, to change the tune there, to be able to get shots up. And I thought our pace of play was good in the second half. And I thought we were careful with the ball and aggressive with the basketball at the same time, and that's good to see.
Kellie, I didn't realize until halftime that you guys had not won this season when trailing at half. Is that a big step for this team?
Well, I didn't realize it until this moment, so yes, we'll go with yes. It is a big moment. I think for us, we've made some runs in some of those games, but obviously just couldn't close the deal. But the run to start the third quarter was critical for us. I think just momentum and for our confidence to realize that we can get back in this game. We can do this. So I thought coming out in the third quarter was the difference in the game, really.
24 combined points for Ray Burrell and Renaya Davis in that second half. How much do you see those two just feed off of each other? Well,
I think they play downhill and they're good complements to each other. It's tough because they both got good size. They both can score. They do it a little bit differently, but having those two as a 1-2 punch on the wings has been really good for our scoring.
Your players have said that they didn't feel like the best Lady Vol team lost in Lexington earlier this season. How has this team changed in the months that have followed that game?
Well, I felt after that game we talked about looking back on that one and wishing we had it back, wishing we could play that one again because we made so many mistakes and so many breakdowns, both defensively, offensively. I think we're a better basketball team. Kentucky is too. Both teams have improved. It was really the first time we had seen a pressure defense, and I think that affected us a little bit. Obviously, now we're a little bit more seasoned, so hopefully we can take care of the basketball and find ways to score. Defensively, we had too many breakdowns. So, I like to think that we could be a better basketball team. I know it's going to be a bigger challenge because they're better as well.
When the shots start dropping, you see your ladies go on a 15-0 run, especially after what you saw in the first half. There's nothing you can do. You can't go out there and make the shots or whatever, but what are you thinking during that 15-0 run as a coach?
Well, just keep getting stops. I wanted to keep it going, but I was so proud of them and so happy for them in that moment because they were really trying, and to be able to see what they can do and what kind of runs they can put together and what kind of team we can be.
Were the fans a factor for you guys? Do you think they helped?
We talked about that. The players talked about the fans showed up and the fans were here and loud, and then they made the comment, well, they always are, the Lady Vol fans. I do. I think it was cool. And, there were a couple times that the fans got loud and I think really urged this team on, and I think they felt the support.
Howard had 37 points the first time you played them in Lexington. I know slowing her down has been a question for every team across the SEC all season long, but how do you do that tomorrow?
Well, we'll have to go back and look. We made some just errors in our execution. We left her open a few times. She made shots with us guarding her. We definitely can't leave her open. But, we'll look and see what we did, what other people have been doing, and figure out, do we need to stick with the same game plan and have a plan B or plan C, or come up with something totally different. So I think for us, our team is best when we keep the game simple for them. So we'll try to get a game plan we feel comfortable with.
Thank you.
Thank you.